Hello, welcome to Pokédex. Today we're going to be looking at the Bronzong deck. You guys might be wondering why I took so long to look into this deck. Well, I had other priorities, as you might be aware of from my channel, because there were other sweet decks that I wanted to try, and also uh, Dialga EX and also EG/EX were really expensive when the set came out. I mean, they cost a lot of boosters to get, and I thought people are going to be trading them for a lot less later on, so I waited, and I was right because I got all my Dialgas for 4 boosters each. Actually, I think the first one was actually for 3 boosters. I don't remember. So yeah, they are dropping down because people are figuring out that the deck isn't as powerful as it was thought in the beginning. Well, I thought about this, the deck, I mean, I actually don't think it's that bad either, because 2 of the best decks in the format are going to be Donphan and Seismitoad based decks, and I think this deck is actually decent against Donphan. I mean, not the best thing in the world, especially if they play Wobbuffet early and you can't charge up a decent attacker and you can't kill it. So that's our main concern against Donphan, is to kill the Wobbuffet quickly or to charge up like a Cobalion or something quickly, so just so that we can kill the Wobbuffets and recharge. Because afterwards it's really easy to just play like the max potions to cure our dudes and keep knocking out everything he puts in front. We also have 2 Lysanders, which are key in that matchup. So, I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but it's not unwinnable by any means. And I actually think this deck is pretty decent against Seismitoad decks. We have... I'm playing 2 Cobalion EX. It's awesome against Seismitoad. If they stumble on Double Colorless Energy, Righteous Edge will take the lead. And I know, I mean, apart from the potion, there aren't those many items we need to play. If we can get like a Keldeo EX running with a Floatstone, that's awesome, because then we're based on supporters for the rest of the match. We just need to draw a lot of cards and play our Bronzongs and activate them. I am playing 2 Starling Megaphone though, because if they get a Garbodor early, we might need to take the items off of it. Maybe I should take 1 Starling Megaphone out and add 1 Xerosic, because it also removes energies. That's something to think about. I am running 1 AZ. This works as a switch, a potion, does all kinds of stuff in this deck. I'm only running 1 though. I'm not sure if it's the right number, but I am running VS Seeker, so it helps out a lot in that regard. And that's it, that's the deck. I'm not running any AG/EX because I don't think the card is very good. If our opponent is attacking with... I mean, it's really easy to go around it, and I don't think it's that good of an attacker either. So I'm just playing 2 Dialga just to get the full metal impact going. I think 2 is enough. Our early attacker will be Cobalion, if everything goes according to plan, and we have a non-EX Cobalion just to be a non-EX attacker. This deck has a hard time beating Pyroar, so we're not really even concerned about that. We're just assuming we lose against that and go with it. Okay, enough chit chatter, let's play some matches. Let's see what we get. Let's look at the opponent's deck types. So he's playing a Seismitoad Garbodor deck with Jirachi in, most likely. So, oh boy, we don't have a way to draw, but I am going with Cobalion. Ugh, that's actually terrible. Let's see what our opponent plays. Oh, there's a Drifblim. That's not the card I was expecting to see, but oh well. I wish I had an energy, just because I'm not going to play anything else, because I want to make it as good for our opponent as possible to play his N. Is he going for the Jirachi now? Oh, okay, he's going for a reason. Totally fooled me. I mean, he has water Pokemon in there, so I thought he was going to be playing against like a Mewtwo Seismitoad deck or something. What is this? Muscle Band. Okay. Alright, we get a Skyla, which means we are going to be able to play an energy. But maybe I just go for the slow start. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going for the energy. I have to hope I draw into something useful. Plus I can always via Seeker next turn for the Skyla and go from there. And I keep attacking this turn, so... I don't think he has a Stadium in his deck, but I'm going to keep this in my hand. Or actually, maybe I'm just going to play it down, yeah. I don't think he has one. This way I can attack while I wait for something to happen here. Can also kill his Drifloon next turn. I'm not sure how afraid I am of it. Actually, he's most likely going with Virizion EX for now. I'm fairly protected against his Drifloon because I only have two colorless, double colorless energy in my deck. So he's doing 100 damage at most, and he has to work for it because I won't make it easy for him to catch those double colorless energy in our discard pile. Only if I cannot avoid it. Okay, so there's a Genesect. Was not expecting this at all. I mean, he has maybe a Beartic in there somewhere. And a Jirachi for sure, because there was a steel thing done there, so... Alright, he's charging up his big guy. There's a Sycamore. That is nice. I'm going to use it without playing the energy because I have already... Because I didn't have any energy in my discard pile, and now I can grab the... can grab something. What am I going for? A Bronzong maybe? Start charging up the other Cobalion. I'm not sure really. I think we can hit with Cobalion once again and then heal it, maybe. So I'm going to keep that energy in my discard pile. Yeah, I think I'm just going for a Bronzong. We have a Keldeo, which is nice. Maybe I just go for the Keldeo. Yeah, because next turn I can play the Sycamore. So okay. There's a Keldeo with a Floatstone on. And there's... also a double colorless energy on the Keldeo because I can retreat with that. Okay. Let's see what our opponent does here. I'm not really afraid of his Genesect. He needs 2 cards. Okay, our opponent ends us. Kindly. I might add. He needs 2 cards to be able to kill our Cobalion. So he needs Deoxys and a Muscle Band. I mean, you can also do it, and he can also needs an energy. I mean, you can also do it with the Megalo Cannon, but I'm not a Megalo Cannon, the G Booster, but I'm not sure how good that would be because he would be left with no energy. Okay, so he passes the turn. He doesn't have an energy. There's a big opening for us, I think. So can go with the 60 damage from our Dialga. Okay, so I'm going to play the Dialga EX. I'm going to drop the double colorless energy on it. Also the Muscle Band. And I'm also going for a Bronzong here. Definitely using that. Dropping an energy on Dialga. Let's also play the Sycamore because why not? Okay, so there's another Bronzong, and I can also attack with Dialga this turn. And I think that's really good here, yeah. So I'm going to heal, discarding the energy, rush in, and now I can Metal Links on our Dialga and retreat into it, and Full Metal Impact. This is the deck at its best. We have everything covered here. I mean, we have the energy in our discard pile, energy in our hand. Okay, so there's the G booster. If our opponent doesn't use it this turn, if he does, well, I'm not sure he will because he doesn't have enough energy as is. But if he doesn't, I can grab his Genesect with our Dowsing Machine and our Lysander. Okay, so he does have an energy. Let's see what he does here. Oh, there's a Lysander. He's going to kill our Keldeo. Yeah, now we have a tough decision. I mean, we get a free hit with out of Cobalion, right? I mean, there's a float stone. There's no float stones left. Oh, but he has a Genesect here, so can also attack with Chrono Wind. Make sure he can't attack next turn. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good enough. Don't even need that. Do I go for the float stone? I'm not sure. I don't think I will. I'm going to use Metal Links here. Charge up our guys. I'm going to charge up the Cobalion because 100 damage is decent. Also playing this here. And also play the Skyla because why not? If he starts charging up something else in the bench, we can grab it. Okay, Chrono Wind. Even if he rushes in, I can Lysander out his Genesect. Yeah, my opponent stumbled on energy for a turn, and I think that's the end of it. Oh, so that's the water Pokemon that he's playing. Fairly odd tech, I wouldn't play it myself. Okay, so he's dealing 30 damage, okay. Still going for that Genesect. I was going to change into Cobalion, but I was thinking of discarding this energy, but I actually don't want to now. I just want to grab the Genesect and kill it here. Although I have to... I'm not afraid of 100 damage, am I? No, I don't think I am. I think that's better than discarding the energy here. Oh, it's the same, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I convinced myself on this plan, so come here and Full Metal Impact. Not the best use of energy ever, but it's what we have. Alright, do we have a VS Seeker in the discard pile? Yeah, we do, so we can Lysander again with the Dowsing Machine. Oh yeah, we could also let Dowsing Machine directly the Lysander, I forgot. Dowsing Machine also gets supporters. Although unfortunately we would need like a switch to be able to pull that one off, because we can charge up the Alga that way. So I think I'm just going to be happy killing his Driftblim. I have to play the Muscle Band though. Alright, 30 damage. Actually think I'm going to kill his Driftblim with my Cobalion, so I'm going to retreat into the Cobalion. Now I'm going to heal our guy. I'm going to play the energy on Cobalion, and I'm going to use Metal Links on our Dialga EX. 2. Also going to play that Muscle Band because I don't want to get End into Oblivion. And now Steel Bullet. Alright, let's see what our opponent does. If he doesn't end us, we are sure to win, and even if he does, we are very close to do so anyway, so... There's a Skyla, so no end coming. I think that's the end of it. Might grab, I don't know what else, but... Genesect, okay. Alright, 50 damage. So let me think about this. If I can use the potion to get rid of these energies, and I charge up our Dialga because I only have one energy in hand, so yeah. Then I can use the dowsing machine to get the float stone and retreat, and we can kill his guy with Dialga. So I think that's the play here. So I'm going to heal our guy. Now I'm going to Metal Links twice. Okay, into this dude. Metal Links again. Into this dude. And now I'm going to grab the float stone. Alright. It's here. Retreat into our Dialga and attack for the win. Okay, 170 damage. It was a nice match. I mean, our opponent did stumble a little bit, and we grab a booster for our trouble. This deck is not bad at all. I mean, any deck that can play Max Potion is bound to be good, right? Although, I'd rather be playing a fairy type deck than this. But since the format is worse now for special energy because of Starly Mega... What is this? Gold Potion, heal 90 damage. I have no idea what's coming. Although, I kinda do, because there's darkness energy there, so... Okay, I'm going to play all of these guys, because if our opponent ends us, we have maximum value on the table. Not sure if I should be playing this Cobalion down right now. Okay, I do want to draw. There's also sorts of stuff in my opponent's hand. I mean play. I mean game, what? Hopefully it doesn't have a Pyroar as well. That laser does next to nothing, because if I draw my Stadium, can get rid of the damage. I can also heal and Floatstone into my Keldeo. Oh, there's something. Yeah. There's a reason not to play everything down. Although, not sure. Okay, we don't wake up. It does not matter because we have the Keldeo anyway, so I'm going to heal that 10 damage because I was going to discard the potion. There's the stadium, so we are healed. I'm going to play. Actually, I don't think I'll play the energy because this is the first turn, isn't it? Yeah, it's my first turn, so I won't be able to evolve. Okay. Okay. So I will play the energy on Kabalion. And I will also, or I can grab a Dialga and go from there. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'll just attack this turn. Also take that thing off, that Mewtwo. Oh, he resists steel. I didn't notice that. Okay. Very weird start of a match. Hopefully can get something done soon. There's no energy for our opponent to get back, but he did have the Juniper there, so there's a Bertic that's weak against steel. Didn't even notice that before. Alright, so we have a Lysander that we can play just to mess with our opponent. Yeah, but I think the play here is just to grab a Bronzong. Although we are more likely to get a Bronzong off of Sycamore. So I think the play here is just to get the Dialga. I have a ball, but I have to discard 2 cards. I wouldn't be thrilled about it, but maybe I will do that. Yeah, I think I'll just wait 1 turn. Doesn't really matter at this point, okay. If we get Bronzong or not. Yeah, keep attacking. Righteous Edge. Bam, 30 damage, okay. We have potions, so our opponent is not developing his board, so we did develop ours a little bit. Ooh, there's a big chorus. I was thinking of getting his double colorless energy off of that Ivoltol, but that would mean I would have to play a Lysander now, and I don't want to spend the dowsing machine doing that. I think I'll just colorless myself. Or I can play a Skyla and... Okay, I think I'll play a Skyla. I will grab a Professor's Letter if I have it. Okay, I do. It's nice. Oops, not this thing. I'm going to grab 2 energy. Okay, I want to put 2 energy in my discard pile. And I also need a Bronzong, so I think I'll play the dowsing machine. Okay, and grab the Ultra Ball. And now I'll play the Ultra Ball for the Bronzong. Actually play it down. Can use Metal Links. Start charging up the Dialga and attack. Our opponent might be able to attack with Yveltal and kill our Kabalion. You would have to play an energy. There's it. There it is, and a muscle band. And he already spent 2. But definitely possible. I mean, he has a million cards in hand. There's also something this deck doesn't do very well, which is it charges up our opponent's Colossus. So we do grab a Floatstone though. That's nice. I might be able to... Okay, so he's killing Arcabalian. I'm okay with that, because I think I can charge up that Dialga now, yeah. Okay, so Floatstone here. Play the Stadium to take his Stadium out. I'll discard... don't really want to discard a Dialga. Do I N, or what do I need to get here? If I get a Bronzong, I'm pretty well, I mean... But I really need that muscle band, don't I? How many do I have in my deck? 2, 3? I have the 3, unless I don't, so... Yeah, I'm not sure I can N here. Our opponent, yeah, I'm not going to concern myself with that. I think I have to discard it this way. Let's see if we have muscle bands. There's 1, 2, okay. There's 20 cards in my deck, so I'm going to be drawing 9. Plus 1, so yeah. Okay, there's the muscle band I needed. Metal Links. Getting our Dialga EX ready for combat. We don't have another decent attacker, so we have to hold on really tight to it. Although I am going to be playing this energy down on Cobalion. I'm going to play this dude, because why not? And now I retreat into our Dialga and kill this guy. What? I forgot to play the muscle. I can't believe I did this. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was dumb. Seriously, seriously dumb. Okay, sorry guys. That's actually pretty funny. Kinda, I mean. I hope you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, we are in big trouble here. Energy press. We can do 100 damage to his Yveltal if he attacks. So it's definitely that, if he does. Alright. Yep, we are screwed because we don't have any decent attackers now. Oh man. I go with Bronzong. Ugh. I have to draw an energy, I mean, anyway, so it doesn't matter. I did draw 1. I think I'd rather play it on Keldeo and discard it than have it on Cobalion. So I rush in, I use Metal Links, Narcobalion. I actually have something else I can do here, which is to discard this and get the other Bronzong. I shouldn't have discarded the potion, but oh well, it's done now. Metal Links again. On this dude, I'm going to play this here. Going to retreat into Cobalion. And I'm going to start charging up the Keldeo, because I can retreat with it next turn. If I need to, so... okay. this is going to be a hard game to win. Although I did draw a second attacker, which is nice. Without the float stones I can actually do some pretty nice tricks. I mean, I can charge up the Cavalion, then retreat with this second Cavalion and charge it up again. So, plus I'm doing 100 damage with it, so there's that. This is going to be a really hard game to win anyway, so I don't think I have much of a chance here because our opponent still has a Mewtwo EX there looking at us. And another Yveltal, obviously, that is going to start charging up here. Oh boy, that misplay with a muscle band clearly dictated the game. It was going to be an easy win for us. He couldn't do anything. I mean, he was going to deal like 60 damage to us with Mewtwo EX at most, or with 60 damage with Beartic. So you guys can just imagine that I didn't do that. Or let's assume that it would be pretty easy to win that way, so we're just making it more interesting like this. Let's try to win the game anyways. Alright. Not sure if our opponent lost connection there. Okay, so we win. We deserve that. I mean, that was a total noob mistake on our part. Not really sure how we were going to win there. I think, just to comment a little bit further, I think I was going to let that Cavalion die. I mean, probably I would retreat with it, try to charge it up again and attack into his Yveltal. I haven't worked the math in my head, but I had to kill the little Yveltal now, because then he would go with his Yveltal and kill our Cobalion, and then we would have Cobalion EX and the Max Potion in hand. And I think that's the only way we could have won, because the Max Potion is way more valuable to heal the Cobalion EX than it is to heal the normal Cobalion, and we could still give our opponent one extra prize. So that's it. That's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed these two little matches. The second one we could definitely win really easily. The first one, our opponent did stumble on energy, so, and on the second one too, now that I think of it. Okay, so maybe we kind of got lucky, but I actually think the deck is pretty nice. I mean, not the best thing ever. I mean, not the most destructive thing the world has ever seen. Plus, if Electric wasn't that great in expanded format, I was expecting something like this from Bronzong anyway, so yeah, it's definitely a decent deck. I think we can hope to see like one or two defeat to battle 1 or 2 in each tournament. Hopefully, there's enough that our decks can do against it. I think there is, even if we're not playing Pyro. So yeah, but it's definitely a nice deck. Tell me what you guys think about it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.